And I just want to say, shout out to any barber or any person that's out there cutting their own hair. A big love, but I am falling out of love with cutting my hair. I kind of just want to find a barber just like everybody else and go sit in the chair and get cut. I work with some of the best barbers in my city, but it's hard to get in with them sometimes. But I sneak in when I can when they have openings, and I have an opening, but sometimes our schedules don't meet up, so hey, it is what it is. So right now I'm just balding myself out with my Babyliss FX Pros. I really like the silver ones, man. They work pretty good for, balding out. And as you can see, I'm clearing out my taper area and where my sideburns were. And I'm gonna just blend all of that in. And yeah, gotta get that mustache in. That gray hair, man, it just sticks out. So yeah, I usually take my mustache really low. So I'm taking myself down with a 1/8 right here. And that's usually, dark enough for me and dark enough for my hair. I used to have waves, but, yeah, as you can see, they ain't really there no more. But, that's my length. So we got the mirror out, and if you haven't ever cut your own hair and you try to look in that mirror and do what I'm doing, it's gonna be a little difficult. Your hand's gonna be feeling like it's going the opposite of what you wanted to, but I've been doing it for so long, man, it's like second nature to me. So I'm just, using my mirror because like right now it's my best friend, and I hate cutting my own hair. So as you can see, I'm tapering myself, blending myself in. I have the 1/8 guard all the way open, and I'm pulling my skin and I'm stretching my skin, and I'm just trying to get that desired length. And I'll start closing it here and moving a little bit lower, and just getting everything the way I want it to look. With my beard, I've already taken it down with the 1/8 with the grain. So at the top, I have my masters, I have them open. I'm just blending in that top part of my beard because I want to have a fade effect on the top of my beard. I don't want to keep that hard line, and I want that contrast with my skin and that gray hair. And that's my little dude, Gary Coleman, in the background. You know what I'm saying? Little Gary Coleman saying what's up to me, trying to get a little photo bomb in. As I blend out that line of my beard, I just move right up to the top to my taper, and I start blending out that line as well. And it's easier with the gray hair, I ain't gonna lie, just because you can see it a lot better than I can with with just black hair. I mean, black hair is simple too, but I can see that gray hair really, really well to blend it in pretty good. Fabulous Silver Effects, and I'm not really cleaning out the line, I'm just cleaning up the taper, and that's just one level, because as you can see, I'm going to go another level and get my shaver and take it really down to the skin. And so there's really no line there at all, so, and this just makes the blend look really good. And I never knew how bad I could twerk my face when I'm cutting my hair. Good Lord. And if you watched this far, you might as well go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and feel free to subscribe. Now, the only difference from tapering your sides and your back is just the location. It's the same thing, same process, just like fading, tapering, it's the same thing. You just want to just blend the hair down. And as you can see, I have a 0 guard on, and I was going with the grain. Now I'm going against the grain, and I'm going to take that guard off, and I'm just going to keep doing the same thing, the gradual process of closing my blades up. And this is the part I really hate the most. Just basically this whole back part. It really starts hurting your shoulders after a while, but you know, you really want to get that blend how you want it to. So you just got to keep digging in and, you know, take the burn, I guess. And now we move on to the lineup, and I got my Fabulous FX Pros, my gold ones out, and I really like these for lining up. They're really good, they're really sharp, and I really enjoy using them. Now if you're paying attention, you can see I switched back to my FX Silver for balding out the back of my neck, because those are better for balding for me. The golds are really sharp, and I really don't like them on my neck like that. But those, the silvers, they're really good for that, and that's what I use them for most of the time. And I'm being, you know, really careful on my hairline. I'm already back far enough, you know, just getting old. You know, my hairline was never, you know, the greatest in the world. So I just try to keep it as sharp as I can without really, you know, pushing myself back too much. But, you know, I do use enhancements on my hairline sometimes, and this is going to be one of those times. And all I'm doing is just trying to keep my line as straight as possible, on the side, on the front, everywhere. I'm just trying to keep these lines as straight. And Fabulous makes excellent trimmers, so this is real easy. And if you lining up your beard and you don't blow your cheek out like that, I don't know how you doing it. Just keep doing what you're doing, but that works well for me. And like I said earlier, I will be using enhancement. This is just a small spray gun that I have. I think it's called a makeup gun. You can get it off of eBay. And that's just a business card. And I'm just spraying a line right into my hair. All that is dye and alcohol. That's it. And it's a weak mixture. It's not a dark mixture. It's actually like dark brown. I don't really like to use black because it doesn't look natural. And right here, this is just a little bit of shaving gel I'm putting in. I don't use any particular brands, just a little bit of water, a little bit of shaving gel, so I can just razor any hair that's just, you know, hanging over, and any dye that I don't want, you know, that's been misplaced. And when you are using a razor, stretching the skin is not an option. It's something that you have to do, or you will cut someone. That's anybody, professional, home barber, whatever. Always remember to stretch that skin. As I put the finishing touches on this haircut, I just want to say I became a barber later on in life when I was 37 years old. But like I said before, I've been cutting hair since I was 14. I didn't realize this was a passion that could support me until I was 37 years old. And I went to barber college and I realized, hey, this was something that can support my family. So I would tell anybody out there, hey, if you're thinking about doing it, go ahead. It's a great profession, and I've never had so much fun, and I've never met so many different types of people, and I've never been more respected. Thank you. And that's all right if I do say so myself. See you next week, self.